guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and I want to show some Happy Mail because I want to start using some of it. So I have an ulterior motive, see. So I am going to start showing some. I'm also going to show some purchases that I made, I think, off of, I believe, Etsy and maybe eBay. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to get into showing you what I received through Happy Mail. First off, I got this beautiful mug, and I don't know who it's from. It didn't have a name or anything on it or in it, or I couldn't find anything on the package. The top portion of the package was torn, so I'm assuming that's where the name was, maybe that who sent it. And then again, somebody might not have wanted me to know who sent it, but if you sent this, thank you so much. Says it's a mug, and it says, "A big piece of my heart lives in heaven, Whit." That is, I will treasure that forever and forever. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. I've got it sitting in my china cabinet. I love it. And I also received this from, let's see, let me hold her address over here. Gail Forsyth. She sent me a little package here, and she's telling me that, let's see, I'm sending you the information on the tape I have used to repair the bindings for books and journals. Let's see, I put a little piece in the package. Oh, thank you so much, Gail. So this is the tape that she uses to bind her books with. And this is what it looks like. It looks like a little piece of mesh. I need that. And this is the name of it right here. Extra strength drywall joint tape. So this is drywall tape. I thought it looked like that, but and let's see. It doesn't have the barcode here, but I think I can find it just from that. So thank you so much, Gail. I will look that up and see what I can get it for. I also received this absolutely beautiful ledger, vintage ledger. Look at that. The spine is torn a little bit, but that's okay with me. I don't mind. It says SE Ledger. And I got this from, let's see, let me pull the things out that she sent with it. This is from Mary. And she just says, let's see, the butterflies were acquired at a swap meet. Though thought you might like them. I'm looking forward to using mine. But she says, have fun with the ledger. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So these are the butterflies. I have seen these on somebody's haul video from a vintage store, but I haven't seen them in person. So I like them. They don't really have a lot of shine to them, but I'm looking forward to using some of those. It's got a number here. It's 3135. I have no clue where you would find these. I'm sure you could find them at vintage, like thrift stores and things like that. But thank you so much. Let's see. Multiply, divisions, divide, beginner. I was trying to see what it was all about. Armour and Company. Armour and Company. This was their ledger. And look at all these alphabets on here. Very, very old. Let's see if we can see a date on here anywhere. Anywhere. 1942. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. You know, when I did ledgers like this, of course, they were huge, the ones that I had to work on many, many years ago when I first started in accounting. And we had to use black pens. We couldn't use the blue. So this person evidently let their people use blue, but we were not allowed to use blue ink. Murray Wholesale Grocery Company. These are just wonderful. Thank you so much. And I noticed when I flipped through this, it had some little hidden treasures in here. Look at that. 1942, 1943. And then here's a little advertisement, A Helping Hand, Our Hobby. Oh, and it looks like they've used it to stamp a lot of things on or something. That's nice. So that's a little hidden treasure, isn't it? See if we got any more in here. There's one right here. United Grocery Company. Oh my goodness, look at that. Those are nice. Oh, and there's another one. Prayer for peace. I wonder what they did use this for. To put in between, maybe? Keep the writing from bleeding through? I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know, because we never did use anything like that in my counting world. I don't know what exactly that could have been used for. But I love that it's got some ink bleeds on it. I know that's hard for you to see everything, but it's right there. Maybe I can hold it there. Thank you so much, Mary. Oh, my goodness. And I will definitely get your package out in the mail. Thank you, thank you. I got this big envelope, and it's like a big, almost like a manila envelope. It's got the closure here and everything. Very, very old, you can tell. And it was packed full of goodies. Let me move her address out of the screen. This is from KB. Now, I don't know who KB is, but it's from KB at Farmingdale, ME. What is ME? Massachusetts, Mrs. I don't know what ME stands for. I always have to look that up. ME, all the M's confuse me. But it is more ledger pages. Look at this. I love it. I just want to sit and hold all these. This person had some pretty writing. Like me, in some places they hurried it up, but I just love these ledger pages. Thank you so, so much. This is so sweet of you to send me this. And this little page right here, this vintage page, that will look good on the back of tags. I will definitely be using this for something. I don't know what yet, but we'll come up with something. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I was going to see if this had a date on it. 1884. Oh my goodness. 1884. 1883. See when it started. I don't think I have anything that old. 1885. Maybe that's a 3. 1883 is the first pages. Oh my goodness, I'll treasure these. I don't have anything that old. You know, I'm old, but I'm not that old. How precious. Thank you so much. Then I received this sweet book, and it's Anna Quindlen Nannyville. She said that let's see, this is from Terry Monahan, I want to say, or Monahan. She says that she saw this, and the first thing she thought of was me. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. She lost her husband 14 years ago. Then her mother in 2007. My dad in 2023. Bless your heart. You have had a lot of loss in your life. Thank you so much, though, for this beautiful gift. I can't wait to start reading it. I've never heard of the book Nannyville, but that's exactly what my grandkids think of here. They think this is Nannyville. They can do anything they want at Nanny's house. So thank you, thank you. I needed some new reading material, so now I have some. Now, I received this, and let me see if I can... It got a little bit wet in the... box when they left it in my box because they didn't, let's see if it goes that way, they didn't close my box lid well, and it rained really hard and it got a little wet, so I apologize for that, but it's still usable. This is from Phyllis in Decatur, Alabama. She doesn't live very far from me, but she made these little booklets, and I think they're adorable. Look at this. And everything folds out, so we may try to make some of these. Folds out like that. So this is a full page. But then let's see, I probably won't get it folded back up like she did. It all folds back together. I mean, this is amazing. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how exactly it folds back up. Maybe that way? And then when you turn the pages, you've got all your pages the right way up. Isn't that neat? And she figured it out how to do these, so she sent me some pages that I can use to make them as well. And this is the little blue one. Look at that. I mean, that's so sweet. You can do all kinds of journaling in there. Thank you so much. I love this. Then these are the pages, and like I said, they did get a little wet, but they're still usable. I don't mind if they're a little crinkled. That doesn't bother me. She also sent an instruction page on how to do it. So it's got all the instructions, how to, you know, fold this together, what to cut, that kind of thing. So thank you. I'm looking forward to making some of those. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, Phyllis. Now, I received this package from my sweet friend in Switzerland. She is so, so sweet. And I got it a while ago, and I just haven't had time to do a haul video. So I told her that I apologized and I would get it done just as soon as I possibly could. So I'm going to kind of lay it out here, and we'll just start going through one thing at a time. Now, this postcard has her address on it, so I don't think... This is Tina from Switzerland. I'm not going to show her address if I can help it. I don't know that she would want it, but look at that. And this looks like a postcard that she received from, let's see, someone. I don't know who. From someone in China, looks like. But it's got some beautiful stamps on there. I may have to recycle those, Tina. All right. Then this bird that she colored with, I guess, some markers, maybe? I don't know. It didn't go through or anything. That is cute. I'm going to fussy cut that out and use it. And then she sent some extra ones that I could possibly color. I don't know. I'm not too much good at coloring, but I will give it a shot. Oh, look. And they're stamped. It's a stamp, but it's little birds, and then there's the bee. That's a very good job of coloring. Oh, my goodness. See, I'm not too good at it. Okay. Don't know what that little piece was, but we'll use it, whatever it is. I think this may be a rub-on. That's beautiful. I love that. I'd like to have a whole sheet of those. Let's see. Light has come into the world. Oh, that's like a little bookmark. That'll be good to use on my book. Clever Resin, Hopeville. Let's see. Hopeville. Okay, all of this is, I think, a little company that she, or maybe a company that she deals with. So I'm going to lay those to the side for now. This is, let's see. This is a tag that she has done. I love that punch. And then this is she sent 2 bars of chocolate, Swiss chocolate, and I got 2 bites. I got a bite off of each bar because my grandkids was here, and they was like, ah, which she told me to give Aaron one, but all 4 of them was here, so I couldn't just give Aaron one and not give them one. So I had them all to split them, but they were absolutely delicious. I loved them. I wish there was a place here that we could buy some of that chocolate. Our chocolate doesn't taste anything like that chocolate. Not anything. These are cute. I love that punch. And then some string that we can use behind little projects like that. And then she did some, looks like some die cutting here. Let's see what. I'm just going to pull one out because I'm pretty bad about not being able to get them back in. It says shine. This one does. Those are cute. I don't know how you did those tiny ones. I have problems doing tiny, tiny ones. See what this says. This says fun. Shine and fun. Cool. Thank you so much, Tina. You're so sweet. And then there's some little punch out hearts that she put in some of the packages. And this is just a good little bag of all kinds of ephemera, looks like. There's the E. There's my initial right there. Okay, celebrate just because. There's more of those little tabs. Sing Noel, some gears, a little tag. Beautiful little things to use in your journals. These are cute. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Another tag. Little doggy tag. Thank you, Tina. These are sweet, girl. Another bag of fun. Just some little odds and ends embellishments that we can use everywhere. Thank you so much. Thinking of you. More little pieces she stamped. And then more tags that she's made. Oh, this is cute. What is this? Oh, it's like a cupcake little sleeve. And she's stamped and colored on it. That's neat. I had never thought about doing something like that. Oh, Sparkle City. Look at that. You can turn it different ways and it changes colors. That is neat. I love these gears. I'll definitely be using these in my projects. So thank you so much. Got to put my E up so I don't bend it. And then here's a beautiful postcard that she has sent. Swiss made. Look at that. That's so pretty. All right, I'm going to put that there. There's a little bitty game card or game piece. Look at that. I haven't seen any that small. Can you do me a favor and share one of my cards with friends? I sure can. This must be her cards. Yeah, it's got her name on there. I'm not real sure what forever.com is. Let's see. Complete permanent years guaranteed for. But we will. Let's see. Overwhelmed. Can you organize? Oh, it's where you can organize your photos and videos and things like that. So I will put her link below. But this is her card. I don't know if you'll be able to read it. But I'll put her link below if you're interested in doing that. You can, I'm sure, go in and kind of make your own little photo album and that kind of thing. They'll also preserve your videos from any device, it says. So definitely go check her out. Yeah, I'm sure that's what that is. Yeah, I'll go over and share her link below, so it'll be below the video. You guys go check her out. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I love postcards. Thank you so much. The mountain on the front is the one that my son and husband climbed a couple of summers ago. I think it took them 3 hours. Oh my goodness. Oh, we would love to come and visit. Your friend in the Alps. So she's in the Swiss Alps. So that one must be the one that her husband and her son climbed. Oh my goodness. Wow. And a little sleeve. You know, I like using these in my journals. Just stitch it in your journal here and have the sleeve. You can put some paper or washi over the bottom and then put things in that. Those are neat to do that way. So then this is some little notebook type things that she made. Let's see. This is Earl Grey. It was Earl Grey tea, but look, she has made it into a pocket. Look at that. That holds all kinds of goodies. That is a neat idea too. Would have never thought of that. And then a little kitty. Well, a creepy kitty, it says. Creepy. Oh, that smells good. How neat. I would never have thought of using some of these pieces like this in my journal, but that's a neat idea. Handmade goodness. Thank you so much. And I like the little folder that you made to put them in. And then look, more. Oh my goodness, this is another little tea packet. And she's got little pieces in there. She's got a little bookmark. Perfume thing that she's made a little embellishment out of. And then there's her card again. And I'll give one of these cards to some of my friends. How neat. Look at that. Very good job, Tina. Thank you so much, Tina. Now, I picked up a few things from the paper basket. I bought these. These were not sent to me for free. I bought them. And then I have some more Happy Mail that was sent to me as well. But it's the biggie, and I'm going to leave it for last. I bought some old vintage envelopes from this lady. I loved them, loved them, loved them. And let's see if we can see a date. This is 1924, 1937, 1942, 24, 42, 37. I was hoping I'd find some kind of letter in one of them, but I don't think so. Look at those stamps, though. I love those. I'm glad they still have the stamps on them. That's 40, 36 maybe. Let's see. I don't know what date's on that one, but they're beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you having those, because I don't find anything like this around here. I just don't. If somebody doesn't send it to me, I don't have it. Now, I had a few of these sent to me last year, and I've just about used them all. You guys know I love using these to make tags to go in journals, tall tags. And these are the old time cards. We used to use these all the time where I worked many years ago. I was the accountant there, so I would have to take all of these time cards out of the little slots where they had punched in and out, and I would have to calculate their time using, punch in, punch out, punch in, punch out. It was a pain, believe me, but that was part of my job. I'm doing payroll, so. But thank you so much. That again, I ordered from the Paper Basket on Etsy, and her Etsy store is just thepaperbasket.etsy.com. She handles all types of vintage ephemera. And there is absolutely nothing like that we can buy around here. Our thrift stores are pitiful. They have a few little books that are modern. They have clothes, and they have shoes that nobody would want, and that's about it. I can't get anything vintage around here. I also purchased this, and this I purchased from, let's see, where did I purchase this from? Vintage Paper Finds is where I purchased this from. And they're on Etsy as well, I think. Are you on Etsy? Yes. Vintage Papery. Vintage Papery. Okay, I'm just going to hold it up. I can't even say that. Vintage Papery with a Y. Finds on Etsy. And I just ordered a packet of miscellaneous vintage items, and I'm going to go through them real quick because she sent me this little gift. It has a little check stub in there and some vintage stamps. This is a piece that was in there from 1944. It's an envelope, and it does have a letter in there. Love it. And then just some vintage pieces. And like I said, I'm going to go through them pretty quick because it's a bunch of them in this little packet. But I wanted a little packet of just odds and ends. Look at those. She's in a little, look at that. I did not know that existed. Evidently that's in New Hampshire. Love, love, love it. And I don't know if is this a cabinet card? Is this a cabinet card? Let's see. Well, I can't read it because it's in another language, but I'm thinking this is like a cabinet card, I believe. I would love to have a whole pile of those, but like I said, we can't get anything like that around here. Look at this old check for $2.52 for gas and electric. Wow. And then they have all the little stamped holes in there. Look at that. Just some advertisements. And then little pieces of notes out of notebooks. This is from 1912. She has all kinds of stuff like this. 1900 maybe, or 1930, 1929, and then there's a vintage piece there. I just love it. Love, love, love them. A postcard. Look at that. Have no clue. Can't read it. Versailles? I don't know where it come from. France. Didn't come from around here, but look at that. Oh, I just love to have a whole pile of all that stuff. I wish we had better thrift stores and things. 1907. Love this vintage paper. Look at that. Now, a lot of this I'll be able to scan, and I'll scan and share it with you guys. Some of it I may not, but I'm sure a lot of this is okay to scan. Clippings from old newspapers. The only thing I regret on this one is there's no date that I can see anywhere. So I have no clue when all this took place. I would love to have had a date on there, or even a little note telling me what date it was. That would have been great. So some book pages from just different books. Look at those old, this was from an old stamp book, stamp collector's book. I've actually got one of those somebody sent me last year. But look at that, that's embossed. Anything I have that's old, 9 times out of 10, I've either bought it or one of you guys have sent it to me. Because, like I said, can't find it around here. Trade winners, just desirable merchandise. Oh, that's neat. It's very neat. More book pages, beautiful pictures, images. Yeah, cabinet cards is one thing that I see a lot of hauls on those, and I just ooh and ah over them and drool because, some people find them in their thrift store, and there's a whole book of just cabinet cards and things, and I'm like, oh, why can't we get something like that around here? I don't think everything trickled all the way to Alabama when everything come over from England, and I don't think it all trickled down to Alabama because we don't have anything like that. Or if we do, nobody will turn loose of it. So, pilot flight test report. Wow. Cool. Oh, I just love all these. Love all these pieces. Now, somebody would say, oh, that's just junk. This is not junk to me. This is treasures. Treasure. And look at this old bond. Irving Trust Company, incorporated under the laws of the state of New York. 10 shares. Stock of the Irving Trust Company. I'm sorry. I was looking at these little dots. It's got the little holes in it too. And I love that right there. That is gorgeous. Did I see a date on that? 1929. So yeah, that's old. Anything that's older than me is old. That's neat. Love it. Oh my goodness. It's funny how wrong I've been all these years. Look at these advertisements. One thing I haven't been able to find I couldn't find ledgers, of course, and now I've got some sweet ledgers that you guys have sent to me, but another thing that I have been looking for in 1926, and I haven't been able to find, is one of the old atlases, like the book, the hardcover atlas. I have looked everywhere for those, even online to try to buy one, and I can't. They're just not out there. If they are, they're so expensive I can't afford them. But I used to have one years ago, and I'm probably give it away or something, or threw it away or whatever. I don't know. I wish I had it now. First National Bank of Chicago. It's just amazing to me. This stuff just travels all over the place. Look at that. Old advertisements. More pages. Oh, a ledger page. Ooh. Let's see. Does it have a date on it? I don't see a date on it, so I don't have a clue what date it is. But look how brown the paper is. That is neat. More pages. Another ledger page. Well, it's from July the 3rd and July the 9th, but it doesn't say what year, I don't think. No, not a year. Dunlop, Supreme at Olympia. I remember that specifically. Some old vintage music page. Let's see, Frank Schubert, 1797 to 1828. Arranged by Maxwell Eckstein. Eckstein, I guess. Copyright 1942. So don't know if I can scan that one or not. Look at that. That is neat. Lake Geneva. And then another, I guess it's an old ledger page. Wow. Ledger page is blue and their writing is blue. Or purplish blue. Oh, this must have come out of an... this paper looks like from one of those old photo albums. Salida and Mount Ore. Is there anything on the back? Nope. And then these are some of the large book pages here. Magazine pages, whatever you want to call them. I don't have anything this big either. Ooh, I love that one. Love that color. That is neat. Editorial. Do you have a date on you anywhere? 1903. For week ending July the 11th, 1903. Wow. Colorado summer vacation. Oh my goodness. That is so neat. I love that. Saturday Evening Post. Wow, this page is from the Saturday Evening Post. I don't know what year. Let's see if I can find anything. There's something that says, no, that just, oh, here it is. January 15th, 1955. Ah, that's the year I was born. I might have to keep that one in my stash. That was the year I was born. Blondie. Bob Hope. I don't know that guy. Wow, this is an old one too. Meet your news commentators. And then this is from Rand McNally, Cosmopolitan World Atlas. See, that's what I'm looking for. A big atlas, world atlas. All right, so that is something that I purchased off of Vintage Papery Finds. Don't know exactly. Let's see, does it tell me where she's located? No, not exactly. But I purchased this. This was not sent to me. And she had it wrapped in this beautiful brown paper that we will be recycling. Now, I also bought a package from Rachel from Roxy Creations. She lives in Italy. I buy from her maybe one time a year because the shipping is quite expensive. But she has some very old books and things that there's no way I could ever find anything like that around here. So I try to just build up a good little bag and purchase one time, and then she just combines all the shipping. So this is from her, and I'm not going to open every piece of this because it would take me a while to go through all of them, but I ordered 2 of her vintage book page packs. So these have got book pages in them from way back to the early 1800s up to 1900, things like that. It's got all kinds of little goodies in here, and she's really good about putting some of these little packets in here so they stay nice and dry and the moisture's taken out of them. They don't sweat or anything while they're on their way. It said that this would not be to me until sometime in March, but I got it actually a couple of days ago, so her shipping is very, very fast. I try to catch her books when she puts her vintage books up, but I can never get one of those. They're always gone by the time I see her video. Now, I will pull this page right here out because I'm going to show you. This is rag paper. And if you could feel it, then you would know what I'm talking about. This is, you can tell it's got fabric in it. It's just fabric, So this is fantastic. You can tell she's just taken that out of a book. This is very, very strong, but it's an old book. I don't know. I don't see a date on here anywhere. And then 2, it's the foreign language, which I can't get around here either. So I get some foreign language books and things from her. And the packet smells so good. I think this little thing right here that she puts in yeah, that has a smell to it so that it takes all of the odor out of the vintage books that she buys. So I love, love, love that. She takes extra time and extra care with all of her packages. And I will put her link below if you guys want to go check her out. But I purchased 2 of them. So, no, I actually purchased 3 of them. Sorry, I did purchase 3. Because I wanted some of those old books. And some of these may even be some of the ones that had the wormholes in them. I know she bought a big packet of books not too long ago from her vendor that, you know, they had been worm eaten a little bit. So some of them might have some wormholes in them, and that'll be great. I also buy my straw paper from her. I buy it probably about 1 time a year, and I get a big bundle of it because I love using straw paper. So I bought this from her as well. And I'm not going to take all of this out. Like I said, it'd take me a while to go through it all, but it's just her vintage book pages is what it is. I will link her Etsy store below. Okay, I'm going to show you this first. I'm going to save this biggie for last. Well, it won't be last because I've got another packet over there. But it's a bigger pack, so I was going to save it for last. I purchased this. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and I didn't pay $2.99 for it. I think I actually paid $5.99 for it, but this person got it at a thrift store, I'm sure, for $2.99. But anyway, it's okay. It just wasn't what I was looking for. On some of these sites, they don't show the inside of the books, and it's hard for me to tell, you know, what's inside. But I like some of the old maps and things in here. They're not, the pages are a little bit shiny, but not real bad. So it's okay. I'll use it. It's just not exactly, I wanted a big world atlas. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but I'll use it. I think I paid like $5.99 for it, something like that. And free shipping, so it's okay. It's got big book pages, and I'll be able to use those, so no big deal. But yeah, that's just something that I bought. I think I bought it off of a bookstore online. I don't know. It didn't come with any paperwork. It just come with the book. Nothing on it at all. And this is not where I bought it. That's actually a little thrift store or something. So I don't know where I got this, so I can't help you out with telling you. But it's probably one of those little bookstores that you can find online that sells things like that. Vintage books and things. Now, all 3 of these ledgers came from one person. I got this one first, and I absolutely I sit and cried when I opened this one. This is the one that I told you I cried over. And I'm going to have to raise my camera in order to get all this in, so hold on just a second. And I still can't get it all in. It's huge. It is a huge journal. This is a vintage ledger, and I'm going to have to move my mic so I won't hit it. But look at this. First off, let me show you the spine. And it's very, very heavy. Look at that. 1941, 1942 journal. I'll slide it back and forth so you can see. And this thing is heavy. It is so big. I still just awe over it. I can't even begin to think that I would do anything to this except sit it on my shelf and look at it. This is beautiful. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. And if I'm not mistaken, she told me this was... Now, I'm not telling her name because she didn't tell me that I could. So I'm not saying her name. And there was nothing else in the package but this. And so, you know, she wanted me to tell her name. She can let me know and I'll tell you who it came from. But this is 1941. And I think this was a hardware store. But look at this. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There are... And I've flipped through most of it. I was looking for little hidden treasures like you find in these sometimes. But I think somebody just took all the hidden treasures out because I didn't see anything. But let's go on back and I'll tell you how many pages are in here. It's got 800. You can see it right there. 800 pages. But look at this. I mean, I can't even imagine. I don't know how many signatures are in here. Let's see if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 signatures in here. And it's all stitched in. I mean, this is just lovely. I'm beyond excited about this. All of my ledger pages I love, but I have never in my life, and I used to work in big ledgers, but I have never in my life seen one that's this big. I had, tall ones that I worked in, but they were not this thick, and they didn't have this beautiful cover on them at all. They were not this pretty. But isn't that gorgeous? I mean, this spine alone. And it's very brittle and it's falling apart right here, but I don't care. I'm going to take some glue and try to, glue those pieces back so that we don't lose them. It says CABTER dash, and I don't know who the dash was, but that was the company that it belonged to. But can you imagine seeing these in a bookshelf, all those lined up in a bookshelf? Oh, if anybody out there knows where I could get more of these, let me know, because my goodness, oh my goodness, and it's got, let's see if I can pull it down here. It's got like not straw, but I don't know, what do you call this? Some kind of cording in here, I guess, because it had to have extra strength. There's chipboard under these pieces. I'd love to be able to make a spine like that. That's just beautiful. But that was one that she sent me, and let me move it. Like I said, it's very heavy. It weighs a ton. And it does. I'm trying not to move it too much because it does fall apart every little time you move it. The spine is just very, very brittle. I'm going to have to put some stuff on it to kind of seal it up. And then I got this one from her. But the older and the more brittle, the better with me. I don't mind. This one is Pierce's Memorandum Account Book. Farmers Mechanics. And this has got all kinds of, I was expecting when I opened it to see like a ledger type thing. But this has got all kinds of information in it. I mean, it's got J.T. Cardwell. I think it's kind of like doctor's information because most of these are doctors. Disease cured. Bronchitis. Terrible cough. Asthma. And it's amazing. I love it. I don't know what year. Let's see if it says anywhere. I don't know what year this was. No, I'm not seeing a year in here. If it's tells, I'm just not finding it. But it's got to be very old. Very, very old. Look at that. Buffalo, New York. Very pretty. Thank you so much. And I got this one, and I'm thinking that this one was from her as well. It didn't have her name on the package. It had who shipped it. I think she purchased it somewhere else and had it shipped to me. But I don't know. Let me know if that's the case. You know who you are. But I think this was the third one because she told me I was getting 3 from her. And I think this was it. Because the name on the package was Adrian Bermudez. And that's not her. But I think that's just the person that shipped it. But look at this. 1945. This one was. And it has some little pieces in it, some little treasures. 1947. So this one goes back to, let's see, 1956. I think it's the last dates in this one. But look at that. Very, very old. The pages are discolored. I mean, I love it. Love, love, love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. And yes, this one's too big to get everything in frame. So this is from Gloria, this whole stack of goodies. And I think part of I'm going to share it with Melina. I think that's what she wanted me to do. Let's see. I have enclosed a few sheets that have entries on them Don't know if they would be of any use to you. If so, I have huge ledger book full, if not just trash samples. Oh, I love them with entries on them. Thank you. Yes, I'll take all the entry ones you can give me. But these, look at this. I guess these you fed into a machine. I've never seen them like that before. They're all attached, but isn't that neat? And it's a ton of them. We'll be able to use those, Melina and I. And then this is little invoices. Look how old and aged they are. I started to say old and aged together. Old aged. Look at that. I'll share those with Melina. Ready for payment. Transmittal slip. Those will be neat to use. Thank you so much. She sent me all kinds of goodies. Look at this. Home budget record. Look at those pages. These pages will be good to put in journals. They're going to be about the right size. And then in the back, it has this huge envelope. So this is an oldie, I'm sure. But I don't have a date on it. And that almost looks like leather. It's a textured, I don't think it is, but it looks kind of like it. I think it's a paper. And then she sent some pieces of ledger paper. Isn't that neat? I love green ledger paper. Sent some tan colored. And these are just ledger paper. She sent a few that had entries on them, but she wasn't sure that's what I was looking for. I love the ones with entries even more than I love the ones without. And these are some beauties. Let's see. These are, what is this? First quarter overtime. Oh, these are like timesheets, I guess. Record payroll system. Yeah, they're payroll sheets. Wow, those will be neat. We'll put those in the journals. And then look at this envelope that they came in. Look at that. Cool. And then another green ledger, I think. Yep. Very old. This is the ones that she sent that had some entries on them. I love that. That is beautiful. This is 1974. The entries on here are absolutely gorgeous. I love the print that who did this. It's great. Absolutely fantastic. So yes, Gloria, if you have more of these that have the entries on them, I would love to have them. Love, love, love it. And then these are ledger books. She sent me a ton of them, all different colors. Look how dark that one is, how it's discolored. I love it. The older, the better. Look at that. So I've got lots of those, so I can give Melina lots and lots of these. Because she doesn't have any of these, I don't think. So she don't get quite as excited about ledgers as I do, because I get excited about them because I used to actually keep ledgers. We didn't have computers, so when I first started in accounting, we had these big ledger books that everything that we did in the company had to be put down, handwritten into those ledgers. If people had to do that now in accounting, they'd probably quit. And then we'd have to tally everything up at the end of the month and do profit and loss statements and all that. I mean, it was a lot of work. Account title and explanation. Well, that's neat. I remember having those too. And then these are some that she looks like she took out of a ledger book, maybe. Look at the colors on the edges. They're so neat. And these are just all different colors. Look at this. Oh, I love them. Thank you so much, Gloria. Just gorgeous. Look at that, how discolored. That one. Oh, that one has an entry on it. Cool. Yeah, we had to put the account that it went to and all of that. I mean, this is 1974. It was a lot of work. Many, many hours. Oh, I love those. Oh, yes. These have got entries on them. Fantastic. Melina's not getting these. No, I may give her some of them. I won't give her all of them. I love them. Thank you. Let me know if you have more that have the entries in them, and I will definitely take them. Thank you so much. And then I just love that cover too. Wilson Jones. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Gloria. I will contact you, and you can let me know if you have more. Now, I purchased a few vintage books off of a little bookstore on eBay. I've not even bought from her before, but she combined the shipping. Everything went great. They didn't cost but like $2.99 a piece or something like that. I just loved the age of them. They were very, very old, and I liked how cheap they were. This is 1919 is what this book is. In the Shadow of the Hills, George C. Shedd. But look at these pages. I mean, that's old. And see, if you go to places around here to get vintage books, you're going to get books that are maybe 10 years old, and that's it. And they're going to be most like romance novels or school books, that kind of thing. You don't get anything like this. I'm going to have to move out of Alabama, I think. No. Oh, I'm just going to have to travel the world and go to all the thrift stores there are out there. And then this one, is so heavy. You wouldn't believe how heavy this book is. And I don't know if it's the title. I mean, I don't know if it's the cover that's so heavy, or if it, there's something, the pages. I don't know what it is that makes it so heavy. But this is very heavy. And they don't really smell bad. I mean, you can tell they're old, but they don't smell bad. A lot of old books that you get like this really, really smell. But this one, they don't smell bad at all. So she must have had them somewhere. This is copyright in 1897. Never had a book this old. But I love it. Now, the pages have just like a little bit of shine to them. Maybe that's what makes it so heavy. I don't know. But it's very neat. Very, very neat. It's got some beautiful images in it. So I love this one too. You can tell it's been repaired. I don't know what the name of this is. Quodvis. Have no clue. A Tale of the Time of Nero. But I like the book. I liked it when I saw it. And it was $2.99. I think $2.99. They weren't expensive at all. And then here's another one. This is Rise and Growth of the English Nation. Let's see what year this is. This is 1902. I had not found anybody that had books as old as her that didn't want an arm and a leg for them. I mean, most of them that are this old, they want like $100 for. So I love it. The Party Battles of the Jackson Period. She purchased it somewhere for $3, looks like. Maybe at a thrift store. I would have been glad to pay $3 for it. Let's see, this is... I don't know if I can read Roman numerals anymore. SWME 19. I don't know. I can't. What is MCMXXIII in Roman numerals? That's how old this book is. I'll have to look it up. Oh, 1922. Very, very. I love the writing in this, the print. This is a different print from all of them. Love it. But that was my little haul. I got just a few little things from a couple of different companies. I don't think I spent more than $30 on all of the stuff that I bought. But I shop around until they put sales on, or until I find something really cheap like those books. I don't pay very much for anything because I can't really afford to do that. But I love it. And thank you guys for all of the goodies that you have sent me. I just can't believe how generous you are and how sweet you are to send me happy mail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, love you guys so much. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.